topics. Why do you think socialism has become a dirty word in our society when such a system has worked well for European countries?
Okay, identify yourself in the audience. There's a lot of people that want to talk to you.
Socialism
It is such an awesome question because you look at the living laboratory of the last 100 years. And America, Ron is right. We have not been a true free market economy. I wish we would have been. But if you compare the Soviet Union's economy to the United States economy, you look at the progress, you look at the innovation, you look at the developments, you look at the continual increased standard of living, I think I would choose the economy that's been more in line with free markets than socialism.
I just want to add one thing, because obviously freedom is more productive and we have a great more prosperity in socialism. The 20th century was more or less the failure of socialism. The 21st century so far right now is going to show the failure of interventionism and Keynesianism. But socialism, can't work, according to Mises, mainly because there's no pricing structure, and that's where we get into our problem. So it can't work, won't work, and we shouldn't give up on it. We have to realize that we've had a grand experiment. Let's not give up on it.
Since I guess we agree that socialism doesn't work, why is a true free market solution the best alternative for healthcare?
Because I think that the free market is the best way to deliver any commodity or any service. And the more important the service, the freer the market ought to be. But if you compare, what do you think it would have been like if we'd have turned it over to the Department of Homeland Security to make sure that everybody in this country had a cell phone? And they would have gone out and they had to pick one person to produce the cell phones and distribute the cell phone, and it cost us $500 a piece. And only half the people would have had them. No, the distribution, everything is better. It's just a shame that we give up on services, and this whole idea, and the basic flaw in the medical care delivery system is that we have accepted the argument that you have a right to medical care, but you don't have a right to somebody else's life. You don't have a right to somebody else's money. If that's an understanding of the market, once you understand the market, you don't have to try to justify a little bit of socialism in certain areas. That's where the flaw is.
Education!
Free markets in healthcare give you the highest access to healthcare at the lowest possible price to the greatest group of people. And that's true in almost any commodity, any service that there is. That's what free markets deliver. And probably the best alternative to the current crisis now, the best alternative to government takeover of healthcare would be fairly simple, and it'd be a very quick bill, and it would be this. It would be, government doesn't own your healthcare, your employer doesn't own your healthcare, you own your healthcare. To band together, maybe like a credit union, people in your area, maybe all farmers or all realtors. So you own your health care, you band together with anyone you want. You have the right to buy any level of coverage you want from anyone you want, anywhere you want. For it, and what that doesn't cover, you can deduct on your income tax return. And then have real lawsuit reform, that solves 95% of the problem. We'll always have a safety net for people who, through no fault of their own, can't afford to get health care. Maybe they're disabled or whatever. But 95% of our problems could be solved, and we're not looking at trillion-dollar deficits. Why not try that option first?
This comes to the same topic. Is healthcare a right? Why or why not?
I think I just answered it. No, it's not a right, because you don't have a right to your life. You're right, and if you had a right to medical care, it would mean you have a right to take it away from somebody else, and you don't have a right to somebody else's life. So whether it's, no matter what it is, the government has no authority to give you stuff. It can be boiled down to what Bastiat writes in the law. And I think it's such a simple, clear answer. Bastiat in the law says that if you can't go to your neighbor and take what you want or do anything as an individual, neither can the government do that.
On Bastiat in the law, but I'll say this: in the United Kingdom, health care is a right. In the Soviet Union, health care is a right. Would you want to get your health care in the United Kingdom or in the Soviet Union?